That's a pretty sunrise back there. Guys, I don't think we've ever had a crop like this. I mean, this is almost up to my face. This is ridiculous. I'm just kidding, I'm kneeling. But still, like, yeah, this is one of the best crops I think we've had in a long time. We're at waist high beans and they are just, I can't even walk through these darn things. Okay, so what we got going on right now is when we're in spraying season and we need a lot of water for them sprayers, we don't have enough water. Just the house don't have none, the shop don't have none. It all goes to the tank. And we conveniently have 2 wells up here that we abandoned about 10 years ago. So we're putting them back into use. They're perfectly fine. They just need a pit and a well house. We got 1 well here and 1 well down over there. We're gonna turn that into a pitless unit and then bring it over to this one where we got going on here. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, we have almost no idea what we're doing. We're not well people. I know we got a well down there in that watery hole that we gotta add a bunch of gizmos to and then bury it. But that's about all I know. So today we are going to get these machines ready to go. Brand new 790s, these are gonna be fun to run this year. And with the crops we have this year, I'm so excited, I can't wait. All 3 of them are in here. I got the doors all open. I'm gonna get this one moved. We're gonna get this machine out first, I think. And I'm going to grab a header. Jump in the International here and get this thing moved. I gotta see if I can get this big beast out of here without hitting anything by myself. Well, I'm seeing here now that I got it pulled out, we're gonna need some fuel. And I guess that's part of getting them ready for the field. So we'll run down there to the tanks, fill her up. It's so fun driving combine. I gotta relearn how to use that again. That's been a year. She's good and empty, so it might take a while for it to fill. We'll shut her down while that happens, I guess. It's looking like we're gonna have to fill the fire extinguishers there with water and pressurize them up. Last year, sadly, we needed to use them, so it's nice to have them when you need them. Them are such beautiful machines. The only thing that would make that better is if it had an X in front of instead of an S. There, the X9s. That would be cool one day. Okay, I gotta get this little devil out of the old milk barn here. This milk barn we turned into an old shop at one point, and this was the shop we worked out of. And now it's just too small, and it just stores a header, and it needs to be demolished. Okay, we got the head pulled out of there. This is our oldest head of the 3, the 640 FD. It's the 6 series. Then they went to a 7, and then they took away the number, I think. I don't think we're gonna do a lot to them. We're gonna replace the sickle sections. Any guards that may be broken, replace those. Kind of just gonna give it a once over, I think. I'm not sure what head it was, but these snouts, the hardware and bolts in the inside coming apart on 1 or 2 of the headers. I want to take a look at that once. I think the beast is full. Yep, that'll do. We're gonna pull this one up, throw some government juice in it there too, and then we're gonna grab the header. We are all attached here, and when I was in the combine I noticed we got basically a new sickle over here. I remember last year we broke the sickle right at the end of the season, so I don't think we're gonna have to replace this side. This side I think we'll do though. This side's pretty far gone. But I'm thinking we're only gonna work on 1 head at a time. We're gonna get this one in there, go through it, get everything done that we can, and then get it out. Because as you saw earlier, it was stored in that ugly looking barn. There's more than likely some mice hiding somewhere in there, and I don't really want those in the new shop. If this don't get a guy excited, I don't know what does. Oh, the crop's ready yet. Okay, before I was ready to pull in, Brandon made a good point here. We should run it, because if there are any mice in there, that should help get them out. Yeah, I'm just gonna run it before I pull it in. See how it sounds. Maybe it's just gonna fall apart and start making a bunch of banging sounds. The boogeyman took it apart all while it sat over the winter or something. I don't know. Okay, I'll start it. Let's see what flies apart. I think we should just go start combining now. Might as well. They're a little on the greener side, but it'll pop. Oh, we got 2 monitors. I didn't even notice that one up there. Does the guy replace that or does he keep sending it?
I think we should send it.
I might agree with that. Okay, Cameron, tell me when. You are really demanding over there, Cameron. Okay, I was turning that shaft so that way these would move and these bolts would be facing outward so Cameron can get that right side sickle pulled. All we do is pull them 2 bolts and then this should slide out nicely. Yeah, this whole sliding out nicely thing is not working. We're gonna go grab some tables, so get Cameron working on that, get some sections changed. Think skinny thoughts. There, we set that on there so we don't gotta bend over so far. Go into the little parts room here. How many boxes of sections do you think we need for half a head? 3? 4? I don't know. Yeah, I found them finally. We got some sections. Okay, I am gonna let Cameron work on this and I am going to go look at a different project and see how that's coming. Okay, so here's what I quit working on the combines for to come do. Is work on this. Look at all these rocks. We live in rock country, that is for sure. We kind of let the weeds overgrow on us a little bit here. I'm just out here trying to get them to burn. Trying to get a little less material out here. So that way it's a lot easier to pick the rock and see the rock, because this is kind of thick. But yeah, it's just too wet. It ain't wanting to go. Well, this here will burn, but that don't do me much good. I lied, that won't burn either. This here is virgin ground. This was all native prairies that have never been farmed before. And there's a good reason to why. This was actually, we went across this, dug all the rock out, picked them 1 pass. This is gonna be 2nd pass now. Does anyone want a free workout plan? We can get you scheduled here for the rock aerobics. It's free 99. I lit it up over there. As you can see, it's burning a little bit, but it's just not wanting to go. They're too wet yet. This late in the season, them kochia and just everything, nothing wants to die. No chemicals really do much this late. We want to get this done so we can get this seeded next year and stop sitting on it and doing nothing with it. Kind of burning a little bit there, but not a whole lot. And that's the creek where I really don't even need it to burn. Well, Cameron, my whole campfire thingy-mabobber was not working out.
Campfire?
Yeah, I was burning the field.
Oh?
How's this coming?
Getting that. Looks like we're gonna have a below average winter according to this video.
What was that guy now? I'm guessing Brandon went to go get parts?
Yep. I'm not exactly sure what parts, but he said he's going to get parts.
You know, we should. Quick process when you got an impact like that. Just keep zipping along. I am by no means a rocket scientist here. But the flux capacitor broke. I don't think it's supposed to look like that. It looks like it was maybe broken for a while. I'm thinking that's why this guard kept breaking and not break after we fixed it. I've said that wrong, but you know what I mean. So we're gonna investigate some more. I'm gonna pull the sickle, take that guard off. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're gonna learn. So let's get this puppy pulled out of here. Okay, clear? And that didn't move. You done messed it up now, Cameron. Yeah, I don't think that's supposed to be like that there, Cameron.
Got some bubble gum? Well, fill the gap back up. And then put some duct tape on top of it, and it'll stay together.
We might need a new one of these things. It's a little broke up. Has this ever happened to any of you guys? Because this is a first for me and I don't know what to do. I'm guessing at one point we hit a rock or something and it just went kaboom. And I honestly don't know if taking that apart will, like, how do you get it to slide? Okay, that's not the right thing to slide there, Turbo. Holy smokes. I'm gonna go get a very large hammer. Okay, Cameron?
I mean, it moves, but it just goes right back. It's just bouncy.
Okay, upon further investigation and ripping everything apart so we have no idea how it goes back together, we determined that it is broke and we have no idea how we're gonna fix it. But we're gonna weld it. So, got the welder over here. Got the battery disconnect turned on the combine so there's no power. Hopefully we don't make something go kaboom. Got Cameron gearing up to weld. He's probably the best at running our wire welder. We all suck at it, but he's halfway decent. Yeah, that's not supposed to look like that. That's what's broke. In order to close that gap, I'm gonna take the payloader and we're just gonna push on that so that closes, okay? I am gonna drive it through that window up there. Well, there. Now it's just a matter of trying to figure out if I can figure out how this all came apart and put it back together that way. Well, we got the skid plates down there all replaced. We got this side sickle in there. We fixed the cone stuff that I had some issues with. All the fluids are checked. We flushed the oil on the fan gearbox there. We got little man up here telling Dad how to do it. Yeah. Give Uncle a high five. Nux. Give me some nux.